Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lana and today we discuss celebrities, news and drink a lot of protein shake. This entire video I would like to dedicate to Brittney Griner, who is in jail in Russia right now, and she is accused of drug trafficking. So this famous volleyball player, she was coming from some country through Moscow's airport to travel to the city where I was born and grew up, which is Yekaterinburg. And we have a huge basketball coalition in there, basketball community, and there is a huge stadium where we come and watch basketball players. And apparently there are a lot of black basketball players who come from the US. I was a part of lesbian community at one point, and I had lots of lesbian friends and, you know, like all this creative lesbian community which I was friends with. These girls dated these players, and I can say from my experience with them that these players, they live as celebrities. They have their own accountants, they have people who serve them in Yekaterinburg. They have their private gyms where they train. So, you know, when I say celebrities, they are treated like celebrities in my city. But unfortunately, the law in Russia does not allow any kind of marijuana pot, whatever, oil with marijuana, and it's not allowed. And of course, you can blame Putin for holding this poor woman in jail and saying she is gonna serve 9 years in prison, which according to Russia's law, it's actually not nonsense. It's okay to serve this time for drug trafficking between two countries. This is not a blame for Putin. This is actually a blame for US doctors, for their sports coalition, for Biden, for whatever reason, they did not explain this poor player that this is not allowed, even if you prescribe these drugs at some other country. So whatever you are traveling to, and they knew she's traveling to Russia. In my point, they had to warn her that this is not legal. Of course, a person understands some appropriate law that, for instance, you cannot shoot a person on the street, right? You cannot bring a gun with you to the airplane. So there's something obvious things. These are common in our mind, but I think American government is totally wrong when they did not notify Brittany. So I hope she's gonna be out of jail, but Kremlin said US authorities must keep whatever possible prisoners exchange is gonna be in between the countries, because Russia wants to take their people from America and exchange with Ms. Griner. But whatever US tabloids doing, they're just making the situation look worse. And of course they want to blame Russia, they want to say Russia is so bad, but they don't really care at this point for their great basketball player. This is so sad. It's another sad news for me that this huge, beautiful American government, this is how they behave with their citizens. Because they totally know that this is inappropriate to put it out loud, that this gonna, even if this is gonna be an exchange, they want, you know, to throw dirt onto Putin that he did this unlawful arrest and this legal marijuana and Putin is to blame, but actually you are to blame that you did not notify her. These drugs are illegal and you knew she's coming to Russia to play and to live, and you were the one who prescribed this. I have no words for this, and I feel so bad for her to face this kind of time in jail, because in Russia it's not really possible to appeal any jail time. If you're in Russian prison and you caught with drugs, forget about it. You will not be able to make it out. Whatever charges they blame you in, you're gonna serve this amount of time. I can say that compared to my prisoner term, which was 1 year only, my deal was kind of not as bad as her, and I was in American jail. And this American jail, they say it's even better than all jails in the world, but it's still jail. It's still crazy. It's still not freedom. So, of course, I was also hurt, and I was also so much depressed being in jail. And I can say that only several years after, I was able to find some peace in my soul. But I still remember every day that I was in jail. This is maybe crazy, but I wish Brittany, of course, gonna find her way out, and I wish her wife would have a visa to at least visit her in Russia. And of course, I wish they would file a lawsuit, a huge $1 billion lawsuit, because it's of course not her fault. If you prescribe drugs, how do I know if it's a drug? In America, even ibuprofen is a drug. Okay, drug is this, drug is that, and even heroin is a drug. What is a legal drug and what is legal drug? You don't notify consumers what is legal drug and what is illegal, which dosage is legal and which dosage is illegal. How do I know if I come to, for instance, to Texas with some pot and some medical pot, and it's gonna be legal? No, I don't, and for me it's gonna be legal, but for Texas it isn't gonna be legal. So at least let a consumer look at your special website where he can find the information, and let him consent that this information was given to him, and make this website in different languages, and whatever languages the world has, make this type of languages. Because I'm Russian, I sometimes don't understand the terms in English, and of course she's American, she would understand. But it's just so sad that she is sitting there totally alone. She doesn't speak Russian, she doesn't speak to people. Just imagine this, how hurtful it is to be there. I remember myself, and I feel for her, because I was also once in jail, and I was also alone. I did not have any friends to speak to, I've lost all of my friends, but at least I knew English, and at least I could see some Russian people in jail, but she did not speak Russian, and she does not have any American friends in jail. This is nonsense. All right, let her go. This is my message to today's video. I hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow. Bye.